Alright, happy time zone. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. A baby girl at our feet. Otherwise, kill it. That. Things will play on it. Be annoying with random noises that come from the background because I'm fidgeting with a metal thing. And runs. Hello. Happy time zone. Hope everybody's having a good day. Owl. But none of it lasts so long. The owl doesn't. And that's really close. Fortunate. No owl run for us. Ugh. I was supposed to drop that last stump. Not a huge deal at all. Happy Thursday. Run 3,500. Will we get good luck on it? Is the question. Yes. We get to run 3,500. Oh, dandelion. Right there. It was hiding as the top of the tree. Hey. Our pyramid lock. I should have break that double hit rock just to appease my curiosity. Following me, kind sir. The club at least. Our daily luck is in fact high enough for that shirt. Daily luck shouldn't be that bad. Bad my ladders. Less than ideal so far. Kinda hard to use 60 gold worth of stone like that. Ladder, cover, up. Gold after all. Wow, are these one hits? Damn, that could have all been one hit rocks and it would have been kind of crazy. I guess I value a cherry bomb more than 2 bugs meat. I am a pretty big bugs meat enjoyer. Had to be in. At this, there's probably on the others. It's so mid. I mean, if the thing is on the ground, like if the body is on the ground, then yeah. If the body disappears, no. Body's gone, it's not gonna revive. That's sad. I don't really know the interaction because I don't use the napalm ring because I think it sucks. But... oh. I don't really know the interactions with the napalm ring very well. I basically never use it. There's too many rings that are better than it to justify ever using it, is essentially the case. I basically only play with 2 ring slots. Because I almost always use 2 iridium bands because magnetic effect. Basically every ring in the game. I mean, pace isn't great, but it's not terrible in terms of resources. Saying that I have 74 copper already, an aquamarine, and 7 other gems. Just means as long as the remaining floors actually has some pace to it, it's actually a pretty fine run. And getting to floor 20 by 2 p.m. is honestly not that bad. Generally, it's like below average, but it's like 30 minutes to an hour below average. Again, the only issue is the fact that I have 5 parsnips left and it's floor 20. I don't need it. Yeah, I mean, as long as I make it to 35 in, like, an hour, I'm pretty solid. And that's gonna be a little hard because now I have to walk all the way back up, but... Ew. That's not good. Those are not the cave carrot. I was hoping. Oh, we got 2 cave carrots to go 5 floors. And it's already been the hour that I said I wanted to go the 5 floors in. Oh well. Warm up. Fuck it. Surely we can go 5 floors on 2 cave carrots. It's really simple, honestly. It's called just get lucky. See? See? Now we're stopping at 30. It's too far. Having to go 10 floors on the iron day is too much energy. You're just screwed. Because I still need to collect 75 iron by the end of the day. A lot of energy. While going 10 floors. I can take 35 because I can go 5 floors. That's a worst. The absolute worst luck day you could get. Alright, I mean, I'm fine on money. I literally just need resources. I mean, like, I'm fine on money in the terms of, like, I don't need to get a lot here. I still need to get some, just not a shit ton. Like, 1 jade and I'm probably fine. Other than that, I need to get to floor 40, and then I need to get the resources quite quickly. Because day 1's pace was not very good. Okay. Really just need iron now. Iron, if I can yoink a frozen geode, I'm pretty happy. I do technically need, like... on my way for the dust sprites yet. I still have quite a bit of iron, too. Be fine on money. Wait, I just realized I have 48 coal. I only need 38, or 39. Do we just need a frozen geode? Okay. Sweet. Oh, I fault for the fishing sometimes. I haven't even been messing up fishing is the worst part. I just, like, I will have all the fish going into eel at 4 p.m. and then eel doesn't appear until 6. My fault. Bruh. What do you want me to do? I just need a dandelion. Are low but evil. Thank you for the prime. Unfortunately, I really want my sap. So we're gonna have to deal with that later. If I have to get that, it's good to know that there's one down there at least. Ideally, I just... still, but it's whatever. Get heal from trash. True. Thoughts on tier 1 sprinklers? They're the best sprinkler type in the game. But for the point in time that you get them. I use them in essentially every single playthrough I do. They are absolutely broken, and people who don't use them are... people who don't use them either are not using them because they look bad, which is a fair thing, or if they say they're a waste of resources, they're coping and have no idea how to play the game. Tier 1 sprinklers are absolutely broken. But, that said, each their own, everybody can play the game how they want. And as well as the fact that if you think they're ugly, you think they're ugly, and that's a valid thing. People prefer decoration over functionality. Games. I'm the opposite personally, but that's just how it is. Walking diagonally is unacceptable, so no tier 1 for me. That's great. I love how it's exactly one. Yes, that's definitely what it means. How else? The fact that it went over your head that I literally only said that because you just say that about Hazel all the time, that Hazel can't do nothing wrong. That's the entire joke. Weak cover-up, uh-huh. Things. Can't do anything wrong though, so it's not his fault. Should have noticed sooner. First, 14th, 18th, 19th, technically, but I'm too lazy to do that. I'm all smelted. I say I'm too lazy, but I'll probably end up doing it next run. What is he even poisoning you with? He changed oils for cooking. Completely forgot that I'm allergic to things. So he changed. Ah. Have better genetics. And don't be allergic to food. Wait a minute. V's a millennial and can't have her avocado toast because she's allergic to avocados? Oh, that's just so sad. I don't know how many bat wings I need. I think I got 4. I probably need about 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 4. 3 more bat wings, solar essence, and a bit of cash. Kill the dust sprites for cash. 1 coal is iron. Um, 45 plus 15. I need 18 iron. I need 18 iron and 40 gold bought into coal. Run. Disappointing. Beach. Gompo, I think for the 18. Okay, it's going. Rob's pretty chilling right now.
Happy.
Good Minds Day 3. Decent Minds Day 1 and 2. Can't wait for fish to ruin everything. Back at 7:20 today. Are you? Where do you live? Do you live outside of country or outside of the States? Portugal. You might want to check. I read this morning that Twitch is limiting 144p to certain countries. So if you're not from a certain country, it gives you the second thing. It doesn't even give you the 1080p option. Well, it depends on like what the streamer is streaming at. Like I only get one choice. I either get 144 or I get 1080p. And I'm gonna record at the higher resolution. Yeah, you only get one. And there are certain countries that Twitch is literally taking away 144p for, so the next best option is 720 because it doesn't give a 1080 option. Which is stupid. I could lower it, but again, the higher you want to stream at a higher, or you want to record at a higher resolution, because of how YouTube's compression system works. It'll look better for YouTube. I care more about the local recording. Thank you, Hazel, for not shutting off my monitor while I was trying to do menus. Well, my native res is 144, so kind of the issue here. Literally just recording and streaming at my native res instead of downsizing it. You buy 86 pumpkins? This is 1.6. Perfect tilapia is kind of big. Max wait time ring. I'll take a sea cucumber to pass out on, but I would really like a red snapper here soon. And I never mind catching a sea cucumber. They're actually quite good for time efficiency, plus I always need a little bit of extra XP anyways. Other sea. Doubt that that's a red snapper. There's a chance that that was a red snapper, but I doubt it. Like, it's more likely a sea cucumber or a sardine / anchovy. Ugh. Unlucky red snapper. What a thunk. I'm even using training rod for it. I thought it was gonna be out of here by like 9-10. I got the early tilapia. Now it's 11. I just get baited by a sardine. Playable. We're here. We're at river by noon. We have good XP as well. If I get an early shad and walleye catch, I can easily go get fishing rod for tiger trout catfish. I just use spacebar. Just time it better. Practice it. I have 7,000 hours in this game, and over 6,000 of them has been using animation cancel. It's just practice. This is a shad. We're actually in a pretty okay spot. If I got a perfect on that walleye, I probably would have the XP. I'm gonna either have to catch a random fish here if I want to go get fiberglass, or I need to get a tiger trout or catfish on the next hook. I think I'm gonna catch it. I should be fishing level 2. I'd rather have fiberglass right now. There. First slot. Passing out easier. We get catfish or tiger trout. Mainly just need catfish. I can get tiger trout later. It's not too big of a deal. But I need catfish today. My favorite fish? Favorite looking fish? Blobfish. I think it's hilarious. Favorite fish to catch? Probably glacier fish, because it's the only hard fish in the game to catch. Food ran out. I don't use another one on this day. It would take too long to pass out. Red snapper took too long, unfortunately, and I'm not really getting any luck here with catfish, tiger trout. The quality of life stuff of 1.6 compared to 1.5 is the majority of the time save. And no, I'm not going to list it all for you, because then I would be listing it literally 4 or 5 times a stream. Tiger trout before catfish. I bought 75 bait because I definitely wouldn't have made this with 50. It's honestly crazy. I haven't even seen a catfish yet. They're not even rare. Like, this is insane that I have not seen a single catfish and it's 6 p.m. This is like bottom 1% RNG. Tiger trout. Quiet auto fail. If you press E or escape, third tiger trout, you can instantly fail a fish. And I'm failing the fish because it's not the fish that I want. I can tell you what fish it is based off of the pattern. And none of them have been catfish so far. All mouth. Catfish. I don't know what the worst part is. If I get first try eel here, this is still basically on pace with a bunch of the yesterdays and the days before that's runs. That's just how much better the start was. The past few days, I've just been taking runs that have, that are like an hour and 1 minute fish split and an hour and like 2 minute fish splits. And this is going to be less than both of those. This is like a high 1 hour. Practice. Who cares? Want to get more endgame runs. I guess I can put my feet down. Hazel's on my bed now. Little cutie, yes? Yawn. Eh, 15-minute fish split. Could be worse. A red mushroom. Need by 56. Ah, I knew I was forgetting to do something. My inventory felt so light. Light. My bad, my bad. We'll turn it. I don't care. Oh, hazelnut kind of blows, but eh, 14 seconds late. Could be worse. $56 coal, 25 copper. powdered coffee, who cares? How am I missing? Whatever. I'm like, why can't I craft it all? I'm missing one wood. How the hell am I missing one wood? A lot of acorn to pick up in spring. Okay, so the only thing we're missing that we could have right now is sea urchin and red mushrooms. We're missing red mushrooms still. But I'm less concerned about red mushroom because I can just get a mushroom here. Got our purples. We have all the fish. Alright, we're gonna be checking mail. Demetrius gifts. One of them's Nautilus shell. I could have taken that and just hoped that I got another one. This is the safer play. Probably should have just taken that first one. Been happy with it. Take it. Cool. Forgot to turn in... Oh, man. If I just turned in the second purple mushroom... Do I bet on getting a flower more up north? That's kind of a stupid idea to bet on. We'll get a purple later. There is probably one in town, but I like half don't trust the game. I don't know why I decided to walk that path, but really clear that room up in spring. By the way, that purple is basically gone. Like there's no time for me to ever pick that up before a reset unless if I get extremely lucky on friendship gifts where I don't have to reset a day. Basically, it has to survive 2 gifts. I don't really deem very likely. I thought I didn't have the bar smelted for whatever reason. That's why I panicked there. You cancel the bundle, you just press animation cancel. Or you just animation cancel and then you're fine. R, right shift and delete. The keys to animation cancel. Over. They just I still need a Nautilus shell and a fire quartz. Oh. Awkward. Egg. Only if Catfish wasn't so shit, this run would actually be baller. Morning, my baby girl. Not risky putting a few of those next to the spot that can get eaten. Do about it. Did I put a cauliflower in the chest, by the way? Yes. Yeah, I guess I had 38. I'm gonna keep one. Yes. It shouldn't make a difference in money. To do. As well. Alright, hopefully we have a nail thing today. Still need a wizard gift, but otherwise we're fine. Purple mushroom lives on, true. The best part is I could technically pick it up. It made it to the day that it had to. Because, well, okay. No, I checked mail on the morning of that day. It has one more day to get past. Need to eat crab soup. Also, you do not open up with sturgeon bait. This is a very small, minor thing. You do not open up with sturgeon bait because it takes time to equip it. You wait until you have every fish and then use it if you have to. Because there's a chance that you just don't even need it. It's a very small, minor thing. But it is optimal. We got notch shell, you know. Oh, that's just a carp. I saw it like kind of wiggle, so I was thinking maybe it could be a chub, but no, that's just a carp. Okay, just need a chub and then I can use the sturgeon bait. I'm supposed to min cast for this chub. How rude. How rude. That was such a, like, it just needed to stand still for a second longer and it would have been fine. I also messed up the bottom because I didn't expect it to just sit at the bottom. Mouth. So it's like I had the bobber bouncing a little bit, and I just needed to have it rest at the bottom. No. I mean, there should be practically no difference. It's literally just tapping. So I tap my mouse. I find it easier to tap my left click compared to tapping a button on a controller. It's all about tapping, though. And saying that, most tapping games are done on a mouse. Namely, Geometry Dash is the one that I'm thinking of. I would say it's probably better. Because it's theoretically a rhythm game in terms of how you tap, if you think about it. So, what's a tapping rhythm game? Geometry Dash. What do people mainly use for that? Keyboard, mouse. Ugh, I'm kind of trolling these. Both of them have been catchable. I'm just like, it's just like out of my reach. I find tapping easier with pointer. Almost no one taps with thumb, what the fuck? Yeah, and it's personal preference. There realistically should be no difference between controller and, or between any input you're doing. It's just literally how you prefer to tap a button. Because the entire minigame is just tapping. So it's literally just your preferred mode of tapping. Doesn't even need to be an argument of how fast you can tap. It just needs to be like, can you tap it reliably? I don't even need to see that to know what that fucking fish is. You know, honestly, for getting a 9 p.m. eel and a horrendous lakefish, this run could be worse. I forgot to pick up tuna. Yeah, instant tuna though. Don't worry, instant tuna. Bad. Instant tuna makes up everything. Oh well, this run doesn't have a sea urchin anyways. Oh, I fucked up. I gotta remember that more. It should be fine, but I'm gonna get less hay than I normally get. I need to put in a red cabbage round in the morning of that day. Otherwise, the stuff doesn't finish in time. Because I need it to finish by summer, or by fall 10th. So that one day is a big no-no. It's really tight on money is the only caveat, but it works. I forgot to check mail, which also means purple mushroom gets to survive. You're allowed to buy traveling cart items, or items in the traveling cart? Yes. The odds of them showing up is just too inconsistent. And for the most part, they're not really faster. Unless if you, like, specifically plan on only getting that item from the traveling cart to save money. Like, yes, it would be faster to get all the animal products from the traveling cart because then you don't have to worry about buying all the barns and coop up, or yeah, the barns and coop upgrade. The issue is you're relying on extremely low odds, and brute forcing them to show up and constantly checking multiple times is actually quite slow. Unlucky. Carp, 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 carp. Another carp. A carp. Yes, but the odds that you get all the stuff that you need in a reasonable amount of time are basically as small as doing remix bundles, so you may as well do remix bundles because it's just faster. That's the issue. Lol, no, car has way worse odds. I was being nice. Just do a car hell in remix. True. Absolutely nothing could go wrong. Best thing from Cart Remix? I mean, if we're talking about only items from the community center, it'd be a 5 purple mushroom hit. Oh, where am I going? Oh, no, I am going the right way. My autopilot was correct. If you have wild medicine, saves you from having to go to the left side of the farm. The hardest sandfish I think I've ever caught. We could ask for a sturgeon. I wouldn't call it a free world record at all. You can't get a majority of the... You're not going to get a majority of the items from the community center, so that means you have to get a lot of them naturally. So You're probably gonna have to still end up fishing for all the fish. So you gotta get lucky on fish still. You're probably still gonna have to go mining for a majority of the mining stuff. So you still gotta get through the mines, and then, like, we're really just talking about animals, essentially, is what you get to skip. No. Not terrible. I guess in Remix, the biggest time save would probably be getting one of the Master fish then. Thinking about it like that. No. You're kind of just thinking about what would, in theory, be the best. What, in theory, would be the best pickup from the traveling cart in a Remix CC route? Because in regular CC, it's large milk / large goat's milk is by far the best pickup. That said, this route doesn't actually get a chance to do that anymore, unfortunately. Plus, if I really want to sleep until Friday here, which I kind of don't, because then you're starting animals like halfway through fall. Huge fan of. It did, but then I had to change this date to make the spring thing to work, Piano. Otherwise, you don't have enough money. Because this day used to be fall 5th, but you actually need an extra round of jars for it to work. Unfortunate. That is what it is. I mean, I can easily just go out on the Friday, but the issue with going out on the Friday is I have to sleep 2 more days. I'm already late on animals. I'd go to winter. Pig becomes a concern. Too far out of the way. I wish I could pass out here, but I technically should put the hay in the morning and then pass out there. That's actually optimal. Nah, this is where I've been putting them. I can destroy the... I can destroy this. This. Guess I technically wanted that going, but... I think. That. I do this. Play for now, and then we're... Everything. I'll be running. Need to get the wine going. I technically need that. I didn't even pick up the apples. Needed to get that going. I need it there. Oh, I do need the wine cooking. Ah, fuck! I didn't have a... I didn't... it's fine. We'll just do another trip right here. I have more stuff that I need to bring anyways. Do you? You're right. I didn't have anything on me, and I don't even think I have anything in that chest anyway, so I was kind of screwed. I couldn't put the palm in. Yeah, there was nothing in that chest I could have put in. I guess I technically could have brought the keg home, but that's less fun. I like the keg in the funny spot, even if it's not even if it's technically not optimal, it's in the funny spot. It's gotta be there, yeah. Okay, so I need this. I need you. Oh, I guess I could have brought that. You. I guess I could technically do this part after. I need everything. I'm just trying to get the inventory right at this point. I need to get better at doing this, like, inventory day. I need to put the, perfect. Might be right with that one. Oh, I don't need to. Wait, let me try that. I said no. I need to move the torch. No. This is optimal. This is optimal. Because now I wake up on right side of the bed and I can just walk up. One down, more two. Like, I'm thinking closer to that, but maybe not. I can't even. Oh no, I can. I thought I didn't have wool yet. Yeah, one down is optimal. See, this is why we practice endgame, so we can figure out like small stuff like this. Bunny's locked the fuck in. No. Pig, move. Oh, whatever. Can't even close the fucking door because of this. Pig. was trying to give time for the cow to come outside, but... How are you mad? I mean, eating grass once sets its mood to 255, so I'm fine. Yeah, the large products are like that. It's like 14 days. The cow's gonna be slightly more due to the fact that I didn't feed him a day. But it's about 14. Once you get to day 14, it's a 50-50. Each and every day. Okay, well, let the pig have his grass. And we're gonna clear this. Because I do want to finish this run, I gotta do a bit of wood chopping. I do not have a sea urchin. So that means I need 500 wood. Alright, all I need is duck feather, and then I'm just gonna warp and do sea urchin. Good. Okay, technically I need fire quartz as well, but... Fact. Alright, well, at least I got a wizard's gift. Well, I'm supposed to have the gifts already, so I technically should be finished already, but... Also, I should have picked up a purple mushroom. I kind of screwed myself. I didn't pick up the purple or the red mushroom. How many exotics do I have? I have one or I don't even have the purple turned in. I don't have a red, so I have... Oh, no, I don't have exotics. Okay, we'll just turn in everything but the exotics. That was my bad. It just, like, would have taken me 2 seconds to do. I can do about that at this point. If I picked up both of those, I would have been fine. I just would have had to sleep another week because I don't have a morale or a... I don't have a morale or a cave carrot. Oh, it's Tuesday. Yet. Well, I hope it's here. I don't really want to reset this day again. You don't need a goat for a community center. You can do a cow or a goat. You need 5 of the 6 animal products. You don't need all 6. So out of the 6, which is large brown egg, large white egg, large milk, large goat's milk, wool, and duck egg, the slowest one to get is the goat, or the large goat's milk. Because you need to buy a duck for a duck feather anyways. You need to buy a rabbit, and you get wool, so you don't really care about wool. So out of the remaining 4, which is large milk, large goat's milk, large brown egg, and large white egg, large goat's milk is the only one that you don't care about. Low-key, because of how late we do the animals, I do feel like we don't even need to get Nautilus Shell anymore from the Demetrius gifts. It's more about getting Bream. Because you're just going to warp on this last day. You can basically always guarantee the Nautilus Shell. I guess ideally you do finish in fall, though, so... Okay, I won't be able to finish this bundle. Like, literally, just I needed to pick up the extra red and purple mushroom and I would have been fine. Literally just did not pick up the extra red and purple and fall like I should have. And then I still would have needed to sleep for another tapper, but not a lot, so. My bad with the ending. Slightly choked, but I was also trying to experiment a little bit. That's not bad. I mean, this run was up and down. Solid start. 9 p.m. eel. Perfect tuna, and then pretty shit sturgeon. Kind of my fault though for the sturgeon. Bad wood skip. This day actually went fine. This day could have gone much better. I'm sorry, this split could have gone much better. And then like this ending, I choked. That's fine. I'm literally like 3 minutes behind world record at this point. Two minutes, actually, sorry. My SOB. Now that I actually have some real golds. $155. It's getting close to what SOB used to be. What other splits can I still gold that I have not golded yet? That I deleted. I'm pretty sure Mines Day 3 can be slightly faster. Fall Fish can be much faster. I got rid of that split, I'm pretty sure. Did I? No, maybe I didn't. Tuna split is basically as good as it's gonna get. I still need to gold my sturgeon split. I still need to gold my pufferfish split. Foraging split was actually okay. I need to gold my animal split, and I don't know about my ending split yet. All the items for crafts pantry. The issue with that is you would have to do that as you go. I don't think you would ever be able to get to the point where you can organize the chests because of how they go in. I would agree that on this last turn in, instead of just spam clicking everything in my inventory, I should skip the mining stuff. Is what you need to do. But the issue is like when you get to put in everything. So it's like you first get the chest on winter, right? Or in winter. On that winter day, what you're gonna have on you is the winter forge and then some of the mining stuff. All right, and then you turn in all the fish on fall first. You don't even put that in the chest, and then you don't touch the chest again. I'm sorry, that's on summer first. Then you don't check or touch the chest again until summer first, which is when you put in the spring crops and the tuna, tilapia, whatever stuff you have. And then you don't touch it again until fall 13th. But fall 14th, you just take stuff out. You don't actually put stuff in. And then I'm pretty sure you don't go to the chest again until the artisan turn in. So you turn in artisan and whatever is in your inventory at the time. And then you leave. So it's like what should really only be in there on that last day is the mining stuff and like the stuff for the pantry slash pantry slash crafts room. And whatever remaining fish you couldn't carry. Right? You're flat. I'm fine. Oh, look at her. Bubba girl. Wants love. I can't really give her love when I'm... Was that sound? That was her shaking her head and her ears flapping. Possible to do minecarts on Vault Day? You don't do Vault Day until the end, and you would have to do minecart. Oh no, you can't. Okay, so here's the issue with minecarts. You need the gold bar. We get the gold bar from the bundles, or at least I do. I get it from completing one of the bulletin board bundles. I don't really want to buy 5 gold. I already hardly have enough money. And then on top of that, you would have to have the fire quartz already. Which is I mean, even with Cord's old route, as I said before, if it takes you it's probably even less time save now because I'm passing out. Where before, like, a majority of the time save came from like the walk back, which I'm now just passing out on certain days. If you reset more than twice, you are losing time. If you're trying to, like, brute force the minecarts. It's not as much time as you think it is. Oh, it is. The issue was I didn't have it in the mail on the days that I normally check. I had one wizard gift that entire run. I checked winter 17th, spring 14th, summer 13th. And I didn't have it by summer 13th. I think I forgot to check on the 23rd. No, I checked on the 23rd or 24th. I didn't have it by the 24th. So I was kind of forced to either do it on the fall day or the fall forge day, which I forgot to do. And then it was then fish afterwards, so it's just unlucky. But yeah, you ideally do it before then. Just arrived, what happened? Oh, we basically finished a run. I just forgot exotics. Where I'm just like talking about route optimizations. Why can I not stop this timer? Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, so route changes. Or slight changes. Go. Bed needs to go 1 down. Yeah, I should. I didn't even utilize this area. Okay, move it to the right one. So that means the door needs to be 1 to the right of the door. Yeah, 1 to the right. Alright. So bed goes here. Because then that means when we come in, we can immediately go to bed. And then we also have this little get around right here for after we're done with the animals. So we have that. What is my, like, okay. So the one day that I keep stumbling on is the day after. So basically on the 11th, I need to pick up my bed. I also want this done. Why do you have an extra 10k? Animals. I sell the animals so they don't take wheat. It's the unfortunate issue with this route is because we don't need the house upgrade, the animal cells kind of go to nothing. But it's like, at this point, like, unless if we force animals earlier, which we can't really do because we would have to force everything else earlier, or we'd have to do the vaults later, the extra animal money just happens. And this is like the sell price of all the animals after selling, so it's not like I can actually buy a backpack upgrade. But it's literally just all from selling animals. Slightly faster to just path left through the bed. I mean, the issue with that is if you spawn and wake up here every morning, you have to do this to go pet the animals on the side. Slightly faster, just path through the left of the bed. If the menu you hit as the bed, you don't get to sleep. It's slightly faster to just path left through the bed. If you menu as you hit the middle of the bed, you don't get to sleep. That's frame perfect. That's kind of funny. Just be frame perfect. The journal. It's doing this. So I'm just gonna place the torch. Takes me no time. It's not like I don't have. I was testing something. All right. So on the 11th, I need to pick up the bed, pick up this. I then need to fill up the rest of my inventory with whatever bullshit I have left in this chest. And then I need to go to the community center. At the community center, we then go turn in our keg, get the keg going, put the rest of the stuff into the community center or into the chest, whichever one is easier. I find it would just be easier to do the menu purely because if you mess it up, then you just you're spamming E to get rid of the text box. So I don't know why you would ever want to do journal over, well, I mean, I guess if you want to do the thing, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to place the torch. We walk back, and then we empty our inventory for all but hay, tools. And then we pick up our wood. We pick up the copper that's in here, which would be 2 copper bars. And then we pick up the bait and the crab pot. And then this should basically be our inventory. Is the stuff to make the tapper, our hay, our milk pail, and the crab pot item. And the bed. And torch, I guess. Bed plus torch. And then we start hibernating. Make the torch with the cookout kit. Make the torch with your fertilizer craft for... That's too early. I'll have sap on me. I'll have sap on me from the previous day because the previous day is the forge day. Also, I don't know if I'm doing another run, by the way. I'm kind of just like figuring out what I next run. Well, at least another run right now. I'll probably stream later, to be honest. Full-time streamer, by the way. Yeah. To be fair, it would be full-time if I was actually making videos, because that would eat up the rest of my day. Haven't uploaded in 7 months. Yeah, I gotta work. Yeah, and then we probably craft the cookout kit as well then. So I pick up the coal and the fiber that would be in this chest. So you craft cookout kit, you craft torch while in this menu. Delete whatever. You craft cookout kit, torch, and tapper in this menu. Just play the game. You're always going to be losing energy. Energy's a resource in the game. Don't be afraid to eat, like, forgeables, because that's, like, early game energy. You want to do extra stuff on a day. But you're generally going to run out of energy before the end of the day. That's just how it is. Alright. I'll probably end up streaming later. I do want to do another run, but I just need food right now. I think you can go fall 5th year 2. If I go fall 5th year 2, 9, 6. So that's one less. That's okay. Here's the issue. That's one less red cabbage check. All right, or one less red cabbage. I did the math on this at one point. That's one less round of red cabbages in the mail. Or not in the mail, from the guys if you go on the 5th. You go on the 7th, if anything. Or no, you couldn't do the 7th. Because it would be... No, it would end on the 4th and then go to... Oh yeah, 4th, 7th. I guess if you did the early thing, it would be 3rd, 6th, and then you go on 7th. You go on 7th. But even then, it's one less over optimal. So if you have one less round of red cabbages, so the difference between that is you get $7.98 per red cabbage, but you would be selling gold quality, so you would lose 369 nice gold per for doing that. Times that by 10, that is 3,690. Divide that by 50, that is 73 wheat gone for not jarring those red cabbages. I buy 110. I'm not going to be able to do everything in 40 wheat. You kind of need the day. When would the earliest chance to buy the cow and dump it be forgotten to mitigate cow? When would the earliest chance to buy the cow and dump it there to be forgotten to mitigate cow RNG? I mean, You would buy it on the day that you buy the rabbit and the duck. So summer 24th. There's no time ever that you go to the forest. The first time you go to the forest is fall, or the first time you go to the forest and it's going to be 9 a.m. is summer 24th, year 2. Technically, you go to the forest in winter and a little bit earlier in fall, but you don't have the barn for either of those 2 days, technically. So you get one festival. No, you can't sleep in the barn or coop until the jars are done. And the jars finish up on fall 9th, year 2. Also, the issue with the barn is even if you put the cow in there, you'd still have to go and open up the door, and it's literally in the middle of nowhere. There would be grass around it, because grass doesn't go away in winter. The issue would become, oh, you would still need to pet it anyways. What doesn't matter about growing up? You still need to pet it for 14 days. It doesn't matter if it's grown up or not. The limiter is getting to the heart threshold for them to actually be able to produce large milk. And by the time that they get to that threshold, which is around 14 days, I believe, it's a 50-50 chance of you getting a large milk or not. So you have to pet them for 14 days straight, no matter what. If you forget to pet them a day, you gotta pet like another day or so. Day and a half. Doesn't work. Again, the fix to the cart check would just be go on the Friday, which is 2 days later. But I don't know how much that is, like, worth the extra sleeping days. I guess it probably is, just because it's 2 days. Who cares? But it kind of does feel bad that compared to the 1.5 route, where we generally end like mid-fall, we're ending basically early winter now. So it's 14 days of extra sleeping, which at like 6 seconds a day is 48 seconds. So it's an extra like minute, almost a minute and a half of sleeping already. A minute and a half of sleeping. If we could just do animals on the 5th again, it would be fine, because that's only really not really any extra days of sleeping. 5. And then you generally finish by it would be 14 days later. You finish by the 20th, which is around when we would finish in like Community Center. Like, when did Pete finish his run? Fall 21st, yeah. Don't want to do that. You just need the money. It's a little awkward, but anyways, I'm gonna peace. I'll probably be on later doing another runner. So, but I need food for now. So, whatever. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or rest of your day. You are going to go do other things later. Weird knowing that I'm gonna stream later. I can't say like have a nice rest of your day because hopefully. Funny thought. Anyways, I'm gonna peace. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.